The great battle of Barca had shown to the world Araba's skill as a commander of men, but it showed little result in the end, since he was unable to pursue the fleeing enemy that hid in Ugarit. So he retreated back to the safety of the Phoenician League lands. But this campaign showed Arhaba the disposition of the Arameans to war, and next time he would be prepared to counter it. Upon the walls of Arwad, Arhaba set sail with Iram and Yapah back to Gebal to lick the wounds and plot a comeback.
Ready to sail!
The Aramean kingdom of Ugarit, realizing the danger of Arhaba, had set a camp south of their border to hold any future attacks, where its commander was an upcoming bright general by the name of Aram. Meanwhile, by the spring of 1258 BC, the Israelite prince of Megiddo marries a daughter of Zimreda of Sidon. His name was Bahal Shilek. He found refuge in the court of Sidon when Megiddo was conquered by the Amorites. And now, the marriage he hoped to claim back the land of his forefathers. On the west, Phoenician ambassadors try again to persuade the kingdom of Enkomi to end their support for the Aramean kingdoms of Ugarit. But being Ugarit its main ally, they refuse. By the end of the year, Arhaba sought to launch a new campaign into Ugarit, but Iram denied him any support. But luckily for Arhaba, Yapahu, the son of Iram, was a great admirer of his, and throughout the years of fighting in his northern campaigns, he had made a loyal friend that would support him no matter what. And with reinforcements from Arwad and Samura, he would make his third campaign against Ugarit. While in the south, the kingdoms of Sidon and Tirosh were gathering for an attack on Megiddo to put Bahal Shilek on its throne as a kingdom for the Phoenician League. Throughout the years, the diplomatic situation of Canaan placed itself where the Arameans were threatening the Hittite control of the north, while the Amorites took away from Egypt their lands in the south. So, a dual alliance was concluded by the end of 1258 between the Phoenicians with both the Egyptians and Hittites. This alliance led to them funding the kings of Phoenicia to renew their wars with the Arameans and Amorites. The battles began in the south, where Bahal Shilek, commanding the Sidon forces, and Hadadano, commanding the Tirosh forces, attacked the Amorite king of Megiddo, Abalim. The Amorite forces on the camp north of Azov sallied out to reinforce Abalim where they launched an assault against the forces of Bahal-Shilek. Being his host, mostly made out of chariots, Bahal-Shilek maintained his distance from the enemy infantry, peppering it with arrows till the Rosh army could join the battle. In the meantime, Adadanu's host was clashing against the armies of Abalim, that because of the low quality of its troops, quickly fell back to the safety of Megiddo. Seeing the banners of Abalim falling back, the reinforcing Amorites tried to retreat. But Bahal-Shilek, grasping the situation, charged the fleeing Amorites, killing a great amount of casualties. The siege goes on, and troops from the south had to be recalled to aid Megiddo that was almost falling. The same strategy of delaying was used in this engagement, although this Amorite host was more robust than the previous one, which dealt more losses to the Phoenician armies. But just like before, when Nadadanu's infantry arrived, they pushed back the enemy lines, which Bahal-Shilek exploited by charging them from the rear, causing a mass rout. Abalim would retreat again to Megiddo, but this time he would be murdered by the Israelites from the city, opening the doors to the Phoenician hosts in order to crown Bahal-Shilek as their ruler. On the north, Al-Haba sieged the camp south of Ugarit, where Aram was defending. He detached a portion of his forces to outflank the Phoenician army, while he initiated a sally from his defensive position. Aram's strategy would work, and the Phoenicians slowly began to retreat due to the fear of being enveloped. Some token forces were stationed to hold the Aramean charge, while the rest of the Phoenician army fought back. This, however, was used by Al-Haba to make his greatest victory yet. With the victory over the Phoenicians, Aram and his army celebrated outside the camp, while they looted the fallen. So, Al-Haba used their distraction to capture their camp and leave a token force there to block them from pursuing, while he marched straight to Ugarit. Bama, the current king of Ugarit, led most of his troops with Aram, so he only possessed a small garrison. Even so, taking Ugarit would take hard work, and the defenders would do what they could to hold the city, but to no avail. Although scoring good losses to the assailants, those who survived were forced to surrender, while the streets of Ugarit, the chariots of Bama clashed with those of Al-Haba. Many nobles fell in the melee, but in the end, Bama was slain. For 20 years was the city of Ugarit in Aramean hands, but finally, Al-Haba achieved his dream to restore the great trade city of Canaan to his family line. Long and arduous was Arhabas' quest, with many battles in his name, such as the great Battle of Barca, as well the reconquests of Sumura and Harwad, and this latest Battle of the Camp, as it was known, would be his most famous achievement, for it brought Ugarit to the Phoenician fort. Follow the next chapter of this tale to find out what comes next in this other era.